Well, I gotta say, I gotta hear it. Spill it.
I
Speak it.
thought it was anticlimactic.
That's the best you got?
That's all I got. James McAvoy. I just want him in more films.
He delivers.
He is so good.
He
His
delivers.
physicality, his expressions, his personification of the character he is, top notch.
His timing.
Yeah, his mouth twitch, like he played this character to the best that anyone could ever be this character.
Why did they put these kind of people surrounding him?
That was the other. I have not seen such a poor performance in acting in a very long time.
It was terrible. I'm sorry that some of these, like, this should be a good, like, ease into some of these horror films
Yeah.
for you that you know, we've talked about many times that you hate.
Yeah.
And this is just not a good way to do it, man.
No. Well, here's the thing: is like I didn't ever feel scared in this film.
Right.
There were some like eerie moments. There were some strange things that happened, but it was never like sustained suspense.
No, the music was terrible, which they could have done a lot better job to help sustain some of that suspense. But what was it, an hour and 50 minutes, and
Yep.
it should have been a 20-minute short film. It was just
It was
yikes.
based off of a Dutch film, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe.
Because I was talking to my friend about this film, and then the Dutch version, the parents don't survive.
Okay.
Which to me that would have been, in a film like this, when you go into it, like that's a better ending. Like that's the expectation I have.
Right.
Is people die, there's consequences.
The people you're attached to die.
Yeah.
Because you know that somebody has died when you, obviously, well, the film itself, you knew that anyway. But
Right.
when you go into the basement,
Yeah.
Spoilers,
Spoilers.
they're coming. But they go into the basement, they see all this stuff that's in there, and that is an obvious thing that people have died.
Yeah.
But you don't care about them.
Right.
And in running through the pictures and different things like that, you don't care about them. That's how they wanted to emotionally attach you to them. But that was just, and they did it 3 different times.
They did.
You know, you're running through those photos 3 different times to get emotionally attached to them.
Yeah.
Didn't work. It won't work. It'll never work.
The other issue I had was that you were supposed to be attached to this couple that were coming in. They're having marital problems. Spend 5-10 minutes.
Because of the D pics.
Yeah, that's right. That's so funny. It reminds me of what is it? Instant Family.
Oh, yeah.
When the mom
Right.
was like, what are D pics? Dick pics. Mom, it's in the name.
It's a Richard pick.
But spend 5-10 minutes before some of the setup, establish their characters,
Right.
or even in between when they go on this trip to, I forget, Italy. Is that where they
Yeah,
went?
Italy. Yeah.
To when they actually go to West England or West.
Right. What's the time frame?
Yeah,
Like-
there's I think it's a short time frame, but even
Right.
I don't
but
even
what-
care about the time frame. I'm saying you could spend time before Italy.
Yeah. Right.
Or
Yes.
after Italy of
Yeah.
like, let's really expound like some of these issues that are happening. Because again, when you're going through the suspense story, if you know those issues, they can really draw those things out. And when they try to do it, it didn't work because you didn't really believe those issues were happening, or you didn't really care if the relationship lasted or not.
Right. There's a lot of really good elements in this. If they
James
would have,
McAvoy.
yes, he's top for sure.
Yeah.
If they would have just expanded on some of these other things, if they would have gotten, if they would have been smart, really, they would have gotten rid of a lot of the characters early on.
Yep.
Had the little girl escape, later, whatever, with the boy.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't. They had to screw it all up.
Or they could have started like really suspenseful of like showing the families that died
Yeah.
and like just have them go into the cellar and then not see him again.
They could have done like any kind of even like mental anguish flashbacks,
Right.
To attach you to that kind of scenario as a way to begin the film.
I mean, they put so much emphasis on those watches.
right.
You see the watch, boom, there's a flashback.
Yeah. So I just if they would have changed the music, it would have
Yeah.
done it for me. But there was probably 20 to 30 minutes in here that I really, really, really did enjoy.
Yeah.
And so I can't throw this film away altogether.
Yeah.
But as a whole, it just didn't work for me. It just didn't.
Well, the ending
These supporting
too
characters
was so
were-
stupid.
Yeah.
It just didn't make
like
sense.
you say, anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic. Like
Yeah.
everybody survives. Nobody really even gets injured.
Right.
Besides the person, I hurt
he's
my
hobbling,
knee.
right?
Yeah.
He's hobbling away.
But that wasn't even that
I mean,
bad.
they should have had a bone or something sticking out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't like those things, but I know what this film should be, and so I do want these films to succeed, and so
Yeah,
because
but
of
if frankly, if Hollywood's gonna put these whiny, sniveling little puny men in the movies and have the women save them, and when that's kind of the whole premise of a lot of what was going on there, and then the woman wants him to stand up and be a man. Well, she's clearly I mean, like whatever.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre.
It's so
it
odd.
doesn't make any sense.
no,
And so it doesn't know what it wants to be.
yeah,
That's what I got out of it. Like it doesn't know what this film didn't know what it wanted to be.
No.
Did it want it to be a masculine man that's going to save the day kind of thing,
Right.
or the sniveling
wife.
little
Yeah.
right? The wife saves the day, the skinny little scrawny sniveling little man.
yeah.
What is it? It's just really. It was
It's
just.
so odd.
It was odd. It really, really was.
The daughter character was strange too,
Yeah.
because clearly the mom and the daughter had a close connection, and like the whole time the daughter knew there was something going on with the boy, and so why didn't she have it didn't make sense to me why those conversations weren't being had even before you get to the reveal of what's going on in the cellar.
Right. It is. I just didn't understand a lot of that kind of stuff. It did not do well in the opening weekend at all.
Nope.
So $23 million on a $15 million budget is obviously not what they want to see in the opening weekend. And
At least they made they're at a profit, I guess.
yeah, I'm not sure that would be considered profitable.
No.
They might not lose anything
Right.
in the long run, but definitely not gonna. But what this does for me is, like, I really went because James McAvoy was involved, and that's the truth.
And even when you watch the trailers, what enticed you to watch the film?
James McAvoy.
Like his
%.
character was so intriguing, and you could tell he was twisted through the trailers. It wasn't anything he said; it was all his non-verbals that showed that this man's nuts.
Exactly. So, and he's just good.
Yes.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
And that the next film that he's in is going to be like, Hollywood's just screwing it up is what I'm really getting at. The next movie that they have him in or he's in or whatever, I'm going to be like, probably not. Not because of him.
Well, it's probably going to be an X-Men.
You think so?
I think it'll be in Secret Wars.
Okay.
But there's probably going to be films between this. I would hope so for his career between now and then.
Right. Right. Well, let's get into actor chemistry. Part of the podcast is, we talk about how we feel the actors did, score them 1 to 5. I'm just going to say James gets like a 4.8 on his own.
I liked his girlfriend character too. I thought that was decent.
She did okay.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I like crazy people. And she went nuts by the end.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that.
Yeah. She wasn't acting, she's a mental patient that they got out of one of the... No, I don't
They should have. That would have made the film more interesting.
Right.
It goes from a horror drama to a horror drama documentary.
Right. Yeah. So, but you throw the other cast in there. I mean, the mom, Louise, was just awful.
Yeah.
Her timing was terrible. Her facial expressions. The Ben character was he just
Awful.
was terrible.
Awful.
And-
Worst acting in
Yeah.
Again, we don't like to knock things frequently, but his name, I don't know what my expectations should have been,
I have a lot of respect for people that are going to do this kind of stuff and put their face out
Scoot
there and try to
McNary.
do right. Exactly. That's his name.
Sounds like a dog terminology. I'm going to scoot my dairy.
So it's you take James out of it. This would have been like a Z movie.
Yeah.
And my score then overall, when you have to add James in with the rest of the gang, let's just call them, it's
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
right. It's a 2.7.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing I struggled in this film is that you have what you should be doing when you're acting, A++ to what you should be absolutely avoiding in acting.
Right.
And so, unfortunately, because of the actor chemistry on top of a more poorly written script, I gave it a 2.3.
Okay.
It was rough.
Yeah.
There was so many times when I was just like, this guy. I haven't been this taken away from just bad acting in a long time.
Right. It was rough.
Yeah.
To say the least. He's done some, the director here, he did Black Mirror episode, did a bunch of episodes for McMafia.
McMafia?
Yeah. Looks like,
McDonald's Mafia gang?
I think so. And Eden Lake, Descent Part 2, and...
when you thought you can descend further.
Right. So, he's done some decent work or has been involved in that, but this was just not good.
At what point? So I know there's a job where a whole job is just picking actors, right? What is that called?
The cast director.
The cast director. Like, the director has input and say and probably could have fired people, but like...
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Like, even the casting director, like, how do you get these people in? Like, you can't... I don't understand.
Yeah, it was... Maybe this is the best they could get.
But
I mean, the money's... There's no money in it,
That's
right,
true.
in this film. $15 million bucks. Yeah. I mean, I can't even imagine, the actors on the line here, part of their pay has to be the success of the film. Has to be.
I don't know. In that case, you'd expect them to act better.
Well, that's true, but that's probably the best they could do.
That's true.
I don't know. It's really confusing to me, honestly.
Yeah.
This could have been this is a really good story.
Yeah.
This is a really good setting.
Yeah.
I mean, that farm setting.
Yeah.
It's a really good story though.
Like the
I really
plot
want
twist too of like, again, James did such a good job of. I remember of like when the wife cuts her hand, and like, oh, it's a good thing you're a doctor.
Right.
And he's like, what? What do you mean?
He
I'm
goes
not-
into the
I'm
yeah.
not a doctor. Oh, just kidding, guys. Like those stuff is what helps build some of that intensity of like, do we trust this man? Do we don't trust him? Like, and then it's just all foiled.
Yeah.
All foiled. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Foiled. And then the poor little kid at the end's gonna need therapy for the rest of his life.
He can't even talk
And
it
then
out.
some. This is true.
But it's just dropped. Okay, I can't go down. I am going to be too cynical going down that train. Draw pictures of, they cut off my tongue. Like how do you even begin to recover from your tongue being cut off?
Right.
Can't speak.
And being awake for it. Cinematography.
I bet he has a phobia of scissors. Cinematography. I just think in my life, if I had to like not ever have scissors because I was afraid of them, it would cause problems.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's a child. He's probably going to do arts and crafts.
He's probably gonna.
He's going to
He
fail
needs
art
to learn
class.
how to spell clearly.
Well, that's true.
You know.
Yeah, that was awful. That kid's going to live a hard life. It's okay. He's in the UK. We'll figure it out. Cinematography.
I really liked how it looked.
It did look great.
I mean, they did a phenomenal job.
Locations.
Yeah.
Italy was a little rough to me.
Too beautiful.
I don't know. Just
That likely was filmed in Croatia.
yeah.
There were scenes in I don't know where I read it here, but it was filmed in the UK and in Croatia.
Okay.
So my
That would
guess
make sense
is
for
the Italy
Croatia was there.
yeah, that would seem to me what they did there.
Yeah. That makes sense. I still did. I don't know what I expected of Croatia. Italy.
Not that.
Actually, Italy and Croatia. Fake Italy in Croatia. It was not that.
Yeah. I'm sure some of the pan shots and stuff was really Italy,
Yeah.
but the actual filming of the characters.
Also, those pools look really cool. I just don't understand the practicality of those pools.
The infinity pool,
Is that what they're called?
where that goes over the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because it goes over the edge. And
Oh, just go back up then?
yeah, it just is,
Oh.
it just cycles back through.
Isn't there infinity pools? Oh, what's the ones that have the current that go into a loop-de-loop?
That would be a lazy river.
No, not tubing. They had one at the Y where they had a slight current. It was meant for you to help build your endurance.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Like a lap pool or whatever.
I think it's different. I think those are also called
I don't think so.
Infinity Sagas.
It could be. Could be an infinity war.
They're getting stoned.
It's like right. It's an exercise,
Yeah.
but what it is it's just literal pumps pumping
Yeah,
water.
I know. I
cycling
understand the
through.
science. I still think
but
that's-
yeah, no,
the
I think
pool
the
itself is called
infinity
Infinity.
pool is called. But anyway, it looked good.
it did look great.
It looked really good.
They did good with lighting. I could have really been scared if they tried a little bit harder, and they didn't.
It's true, they didn't. And for you not to get scared means it wasn't scary.
That's what I'm going to say. My overall entertainment once we get there is still low, and usually low means good. No, but this one low is low, and is bad for the wrong purposes.
Yeah, see, I'm pulling up images of infinity pools, and that's exactly what it is. It's the pools that go over the edge. There are no exercise pools in infinity pool search.
Well,
And there's a film, it looks like, in 2023 called Infinity Pool as well.
is it a thriller film?
It is.
I bet it's about Jaws. What happens when Jaws invades pools?
But, yeah.
Cinematography. It was dark in the right places. It was light in the right places. They did a good thriller film. Again, that I have any experience, but this would be my expectations to be feared. Is you have good lighting scenes where they're supposed to be building bonds with each other, and then when it gets dark, that's when everything turns.
Mm-hmm.
And they did, I think, a decent job with that aspect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right up to the end.
Yeah.
The night scene when they're turning the lights on and off to do exactly that,
Right.
to scare them and then to, try to save the whole concept of what they were trying to do to get their money. And
What did you think about them going out to dinner only to introduce a character? Sorry, I'm just in my mind going to the different filming locations that we went
for
at
sure.
in this film.
How they look.
And now remember the scene where they just got a delicious dinner, but that whole scene didn't serve a purpose besides, this character exists.
Which can be done just by having the character show up. Yeah, no, that's my exact point at the beginning when I was saying they could have cut out a lot of stuff here and made this
So
a
much
really
fluff.
phenomenal short film.
Yeah.
Or they should have, frankly, probably had a different director and different cast because the story is so good.
Yeah.
And spent some money on it.
Yep.
And then had a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
But
Alas.
to answer your question, yes, they needed to not do that whole scene.
That was not my question. I said, what did you feel?
I feel like they
Tell
did
me
not
how you
need
feel,
to.
Matt.
I feel they didn't need to do that. I feel it was a waste of my time for them to do that.
I feel like you might be right.
And you knew that that's basically the purpose of it.
I had no clue. I don't watch these films long enough. I was like, they're having dinner. This is nice. And then we got to the end of the film. I was like,
And then they did role playing.
It's like that. Oh, yeah.
Like what?
That was wild.
That
was insane. And then I got to the end of the film. I was like, that guy's back, I guess. Where do I know him? Oh, that's right. He's a cook. Because all cooks in thriller films are murderers.
Right.
Because where do you get the meats? Jimmy Dean's. No, Arby's. They got the meats.
They got the meats.
And they got the sweats.
Maybe I should cut this part out.
It's been a long time since there's just been a bad film that I just don't want to talk about the film.
No, I agree. I'm so like it's disappointing. Like it just
disheartening.
sucks.
Yeah.
They had such potential.
Yeah. I fully went into this thinking that I'll need a new pair of pants. No pants were needed. Actually, one pair of pants.
No new pair.
No second pair.
Cinematography though, my score is really good. It's a 4.5.
Yeah.
Because they just did it right.
Yeah. I gave it a 4.2. Again, yeah, like you said, setting, place, lighting, wouldn't change a thing. All goes into the actors.
Yeah.
Change all the actors, cut some parts.
Actors
slim
and
it up,
music.
and music. That's what I'm saying. When you go back to score, because score is super important.
Score is super important, but nobody wants to hear about it.
And then we play the world's saddest violin for Tyler, and I weep to the melody.
Overall entertainment, you go.
It was a 2.
Yeah.
And it was not because I was again, we watched Aliens. Aliens was a great film, but I was not entertained. I wanted to leave. I wanted to get out of there. And so I personally wasn't entertained, but that was because it was meant to entertain other people.
Right.
This film was just truly not entertaining.
No, and it's shown in the box office, and I think that the ticket sales that they had over the weekend, were simply 100% because of James McAvoy.
Yeah.
And they're just not going to get anybody to return. They're not going to get anybody to tell their friends that it was good, you should go. It's going to be the opposite.
Yeah.
And so overall entertainment for me as well was just barely more than yours. It's 2-2. And I really am so sad that they took a story like this and just fouled it up so bad. It's a good story.
Yeah, but they might as well.
I mean, it's not a good story.
No.
But it's a good story for this type of a film.
Premise.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got, man.
And it's hard because we watched a lot of films. Again, how would we have made this film better?
Yes. How would we have made
This
I
is
think
the
we
segment
talked
we
about
need.
that
We did
quite a lot.
But this is where the segment comes in of how do we make this film better?
But it's really pretty simple.
It is.
You get some
Actors.
A-list.
Yeah.
You get A-list actors in there. You get an A-list director in there, and you get Hans Zimmer. I don't think he would.
I don't think he does
like
a lot
this,
of thrillers.
But
Who's the famous? I don't know anything about thriller.
Well,
composers.
Danny Elfman would have done really well. But yeah, that's really because the story the story was good.
It was.
They would have, and then they would have done Deo at the end, and everybody would have started dancing.
Deo.
And then they would have
Could you
introduced
imagine
Beetlejuice.
Could you imagine James McAvoy after he gets beat just from that brick comes up, Dale, Dale.
The bad movie just got worse.
Daylight come and you wanna go home. That would've been wild.
What's the email?
LegitQ@Matty'sMovieMix.com.
Tell us what you think about another movie because we really don't recommend this one. But we recommend that you hammer the like button, you hammer the share, and of course, send us a comment.
Peace.